Everyone is chasing some dream in life, but at the end of the day, many of us feel like everything is empty and meaningless. If you have ever felt this way, then today's story is for you. Please watch the story till the end, because it might be the key to true happiness in your life. Once, in a small village surrounded by green hills and clear rivers, there lived a young man named Daniel. He was known and respected by everyone for his strong will and courage. Whenever something seemed impossible, Daniel was the first person to step forward. He never sat back. He faced every challenge bravely. But inside Daniel, there was a hidden sadness. No one could see it. Only he could feel it. Even after achieving many things in life, Daniel felt like something was missing. Everything in his life looked fine, but deep inside, he felt that one part of his story was still incomplete. This feeling of emptiness was slowly eating away at him every day. To find peace and answers, Daniel decided to go on a journey. He had heard about a wise old man named Eli, who lived in a small wooden hut near the forest. People said Eli's words were like a mirror. When people spoke with him, they began to see themselves in a new way. One morning, Daniel gathered his courage and walked toward Eli's hut. When he reached there, he saw Eli sitting calmly on a chair. There was peace in his eyes and a warm, kind smile on his face. With a voice full of sadness, Daniel said, "Grandpa Eli, I need your help. I work very hard. I try to achieve everything in life, but no matter what I do, I don't feel satisfied. Please tell me, how can I find true happiness?" Eli looked at Daniel for a moment. Then he replied, "I will help you, but first you have to do something simple for me." He pointed to an old wooden bucket nearby and said, "Take this bucket. Go to the river every day for 1 week. Fill the bucket with water and pour it into my well. But remember, the bucket has cracks in it." Daniel was surprised, but he didn't say no. The next morning, he started the task just as Eli had told him. He walked in the hot sun, filled the cracked bucket at the river, and carried it to the well. But most of the water leaked out before he reached the well. The bucket was almost empty by the time he got there. Still, Daniel kept doing the task every day. The sun was hot. The work was hard. He felt disappointed because he couldn't fill the well. But even though he didn't understand the reason behind the task, he didn't give up. After 1 week, tired and discouraged, Daniel returned to Eli's hut with the almost empty bucket. "Grandpa," he said, "I failed. I couldn't fill the well." But Eli gave him a gentle smile and said, "You didn't fail. In fact, you did exactly what I wanted. Now turn around and look behind you." Daniel turned around and his eyes opened wide in surprise. The path he had walked every day, which was dry and dusty before, was now filled with flowers and green grass. "How did this happen?" Daniel asked in shock. Eli's eyes were full of wisdom. He said, "The water that fell through the cracks of the bucket gave life to the path. That water made the dry road green again. This is what life is like, Daniel. We all have flaws, just like the cracked bucket. But that doesn't mean our efforts are useless. True happiness doesn't come from just reaching a goal. It comes from valuing the journey to that goal. It's not the destination that matters the most. It's the impact we leave behind along the way." At that moment, something changed inside Daniel. He understood that even if he didn't get everything he wanted in life, he was still making a difference with every step he took. Somewhere, in some way, he was creating beauty. Daniel returned to his village. Not with all the answers, but with a lighter heart and a new understanding of life. This story teaches us a lesson that is deep and powerful. Many times we only focus on the final goal. We think, when I achieve something big, then I'll be happy. But like Daniel, we forget. The real beauty is in the journey toward the goal. The cracked bucket is a symbol of our weaknesses, mistakes, and the challenges we face in life. Maybe we don't always get the result we wanted, but every effort we make brings light to someone's life. This story teaches us there is no need to be sad about our flaws. Instead, we should ask, what beauty are we creating along the way? If this story touched your heart, then please subscribe to our channel and stay with us. Like the video to support us so we can share more stories like this with many more people, and share this video with someone you care about. Thank you, everyone.